Proverbs 16, it says that a man's heart plans his ways, but it's the Lord that does what? Directs his steps. When we started Crossroads Church, man, I had everything planned out. I knew that the way we were going to do all this. And in a pastor's home in Mason, Texas, the Lord said, Marcus, you're not doing it that way. So I was like, well, I don't know how else to do it. I've been doing it that way for 20 years. We were helping a church out for 20 years. We by the grace of God, that church went from 400 or 500 to about 4,000. And I was a part of that whole deal. So I understood the structure. But he says, Marcus, you're not doing it that way. I was like, how are you going to do it? He goes, as you go, you'll know. I'm like, oh, I got to move first. And so we did. And here we are, almost 20 years later. And throughout the scripture, yeah, you can give God the glory for that. But throughout the scripture, that pattern is constantly speaking. Abraham, for instance, Abraham took a step before he knew where he was supposed to be going in the first place. Think about Peter. He had to take a step out of the boat before he could actually walk on water. But he had to take that step first. Think about the lepers, the 10 lepers that God healed. I mean, these guys were unclean, and when they approached Jesus, he says, go your way, your faith has made you healthy. And so, but they left and nothing changed. Nothing changed, there's nothing different. He said, go show yourself to the priest and you'll be cleaned. And the scripture says they obeyed, and as they went, as they stepped, it says that they were healed. The woman with the issue of blood, been, messed up for 12 years, growing worse. She heard about Jesus. She goes, man, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, I'll be made whole. But she was considered unclean, but she got up and she stepped towards him. And then God's power was released and she became whole. In other words, faith moves. Faith moves. Faith not only believes in the heart, but faith also moves its feet. And so that's what I'm trying to get into today. It's like you are at a place where you don't need more confirmation. You don't need more direction in your life. You need to take the step that you know you need to take.